We just got done playing Talent Show from Blue Orange Games, and it was better than I expected.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner? Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today with my good friend Lucy for another episode of Thoughts from the Corner, where we take a look at a different game, play it on game night, and give our thoughts on it. And today we're talking about Talent Show from Blue Orange Games. This is for ages 7+, for 2 to 10 players. It's going to take you about 20 minutes to play. And Talent Show is a really simple game where you're going to have one person every round is going to have this dry erase board right here, and then you're going to roll these 6 chunky dice. Now, on 4 of these dice, there are going to be various different letters. And these are letters that you're going to have to use in a word. So let's just say you had T-A-S-L. You might use the word Tesla, which I don't think you can do because it's proper, but who cares?
Oh, yeah. Or like Teller or something.
Yeah, that one. And then this one right here is just going to have various different colors, and this is going to make a slight restriction. It's going to make it slightly more difficult for you every round. And then this die right here is going to have 3 different symbols on it, and this is really the star of the show, because this is a game where each round you're going to roll all these dice, and then you're going to have to come up with a word. Now, the way you come up with the word is different. So this one, let's say your word was Tesla. Let's just go back to that example.
Yeah.
So you might go electric and car. So you put 2 words down on here that everyone would be like electric car, and then if someone guessed Tesla, yeah, they would get points. You would get points. You could also play a cooperative version of it if you want it, where you're playing against the game. There's one where you have to sing or act out the charade, which will be a turnoff to some people. And then one where you have to draw whatever it is. So I might draw a Tesla car, and you have a 45-second sand timer to do all that. And you're going to go over a certain number of rounds, making sure that everybody has the same number of turns, and whoever has the most of these oh-so-delicious victory points at the end of the game is the winner. It's very light. It's very simple. What did you think of it, Lucy?
I think it was a nice little game. Like, these like little box games are like either hit or miss really here, because either like they're really great and we want to keep playing them over again. This one hit like a nice like sort of like medium, just like it was still thoughtful enough, and it's so quick that like even like with the acting and everything, it's not that you're gonna do that for that long. It's only like 45 seconds.
Yeah, it was, and a good chunk of that time is really figuring out your letters. And I one thing I liked about this game in particular was there's a little bit of a sense of stress on your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you have letters that don't work well together, it's like, what do I do?
Because you want to get the most points to use them. Because, like, for example, like you can make any word, but as long as like it uses one letter from this. So, for example, I can be like renter. So, like in that case, if someone guessed my word of renter, I'd get only 2 points.
Yeah.
I didn't use all 4 of those dice.
So you use the RN, you don't use the PC, so you would only gain 2 points. But at the same time, if you run out of time, you don't gain any points at all.
Or if no one guesses it because it's too hard, like you're trying to think of like rapicillin or something, like some kind of drug or whatever. No one guessed that. Then like you're stuck with no points.
So easy to learn. Easy to teach. It says ages 7+. I think that's about right. I could teach this to my 8-year-old, I think, with no problem. And I think they would enjoy the game. You have to make sure they're good at the spelling. That's the big thing here, because there is the spelling issue here.
But even then, it's not going to be that tough, because as long as like you can like sound it out, you can safely assume that they also have those letters in them.
Good. So, thoughts on it? Like, would you want to keep it? Would you want to play it again? That sort of thing.
It's one of those games where it's like, I guess I would describe it best as like a convention game. You can just bring it with you, play for like 5 minutes. Your panel comes up, you go over there.
5 minutes? What?
It's not that long of a game. We didn't even play it for that long.
Well, so we played a 4-player game. 3 rounds, 12. So yeah, I guess you're right. We're looking at about the 10 to, well, not 10, but around 15 minutes range there.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's a light game. It's not my type of game, but it's not because it's a bad game. It just doesn't fit me. Because I don't have a lot of people. I don't have people come over to my house. I don't go to party games. If I'm going over to play some board games, I'm usually bringing like my heavier stuff. Because like right after this, we played Terraforming Mars.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's a great filler for the beginning, and it might be even like a great closer.
This is one where it does require a little bit of brain capacity, but not too much, and it goes up to 10 players, which I think is a huge selling point here. And while we didn't play at 10 players, I think it would run pretty smoothly at 10 players, because one person's doing this, as long as everybody can see the board.
Yeah, I mean 10 players might be too much, because again, there's like 10 people crowding around a circle. Picture five of us on each side.
I've had 10 people at this table before, and it would be.
With this game, with how small it is, it's probably best at like 4 to 5, maybe.
I think it'd go up to. I don't know if I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd go maybe
so
6
big.
to 8. But either way, we had fun with it 4.
Yeah.
Well, I had fun with it 4.
Oh yeah, no, 4 was perfect. Also, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 4 to 5.
Everybody at the table enjoyed it, and we did not.
We all thought it was gonna be.
Yes, because but I will say, if you're getting another, if you're going for a game of this size from Blue Orange, I would still recommend Cross Clues. I think we both agree on that one. Cross Clues. It's just
it has more depth. Cross Clues does. Like it definitely is a more meatier game for beginning. I would say that this one does better in just like how short it is, and you can just end it immediately. Like
just quitting, like
yeah, essentially, but like it's not like awkward. Like in Cross Clues, you'd have to go through all the cards and everything, and if someone came in late, but like, for example, like say if we had another person coming in on our game night, we could easily just like I wouldn't feel bad about like just putting this away.
I would. I would. I think you disrespected the talent show. I want to finish the talent show.
I like it because it's short, sweet, it's to the point. It's still challenging because like even though I'm not the best at word games. Words are hard. But in this one, like it's still thought provoking enough, and like it says it's 45 seconds. There's no like really big time stress. Like sometimes I might be like Cross Clues handles that well, but even so, like you're still like I know there's times in Cross Clues where I'm like holding onto my card.
Oh, you still feel the pressure?
Yeah.
I see that.
It definitely it hits its niche. It knows what it is and it's proud of it and it does it well.
All right, put a number on it. Where would you rank it?
I'd say like about like a 6 or 7.
Okay.
It does what it does. Like it's not a game that I would own, but because like I don't invite people over, I'm glad that you own this game.
I'm gonna put it honestly. I'm putting it at the 7.5 range. I don't think it's a great game, but I think
great, but it does what it does.
And yeah, I think it does it pretty good. And I will keep this game, and I will bust this out every once in a while. The rules are super short, super sweet.
Oh yeah.
No problems with those. And in the end, I think Talent Show is a solid addition to your collection, especially if you hit the higher player counts. I definitely, I don't know if 10 would be a stretch. I think that I would say it, but
no, I don't think this game's too small for 10 because like then it's competing with other party games, which I'd probably rather play with more people.
Yeah.
But it hits that nice niche. Someone's coming in late for like a 5 or 4 player game. You're waiting for them. Roll out some dice. Do a little doodle. No,
people can totally join in on this as well. Right?
Yeah.
Like what's the lowest number of points at the table? Just match that. Yeah. So there's
Yeah, or even you can just jump in with no points and easily catch up because there's like sometimes.
Well, I mean, you could because I crushed everybody.
Right.
But that is Talent Show from Blue Orange Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check this one out. Also, if you enjoyed what we're doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. And in the comments below, let me know what is your favorite small box game. Like, so this size or smaller. Like, what's the best game? Because I know you like bigger stuff typically.
Yeah, usually I think like for smaller stuff, I'm trying to remember. Like, I think, like, a coup is always a classic one.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that might be mine, too. Because Resistance is like... Yeah, Resistance is another size up. So, yeah, I think I might go coup, too.
Because it does the same kind of niche, and then...
We're so basic. We're supposed to give, like, some really obscure... You know what? I'm going to go Werewords. I like Werewords better than coup.
Oh, the Cthulhu one.
Oh, Don't Mess with Cthulhu. Yeah, get bent. Get coup. You're everybody's second favorite. Yeah, Cthulhu's really good, too. Ooh, I might actually go that one instead of... No, I like Werewords better. All right, but let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
Yep. See yas!